guys have won 2 straight since dropping the opener a few weeks back. Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis, and the veteran Jason Myers has this one teed up. And we are underway from Allegiant Stadium. And running with power here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 11 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Staying on the ground on first with Camaro. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, they shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Richardson. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Calvin Austin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here in Vegas.
The extra point is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. He didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Now Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
He's brought 3rd and 2. 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4. makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
No gain on the play.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Richardson. And this is incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Javon Dexter who got in to drop him.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Trying to bounce it inside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taylor Emerson on the tackle.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Get it. Stop below 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. As they've got it as we resume action. To the air goes Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. The Raiders had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they moved back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
It's a gain of 5.
Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Come on, come on.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. To throw is Daniels. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Patriots have it.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. First throw now for the backup Wentz. We'll get this out to Genty. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move was there, but didn't buy him a whole lot. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Wentz. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. A give out of the gun to Genty. They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
They'll go again with Genty. An effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
On play action, it's Wentz. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, New England.
Genty is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Anthony Richardson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, smash. Crack all 80. Go.
He'll start with a give to Taylor. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Go. 7. Ready.
So they go play action. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10.
Daniels looking to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ashton Jelani on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
We got it. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
Myers' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope to that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Cougar 19.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Calvin Austin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Might as well good for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Ready, go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught by Evans. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw again. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Brings up second and 18 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's going to go down again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
Set to kick off.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Daniels from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a Raider first down.
First and 10, Taylor now. But I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Play action. Now it's Daniels. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Still going inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jaden Daniels, 51 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point open through by Myers. And it makes the score 21-10.
21. Raiders 10. Jason Myers.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. New England trying to get a place on offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson off the play fake. And the Raiders have got him. Javon Dexter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here now a 3rd and 20. To throw, it's Wentz. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. No enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that. And this is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready, go.
Taylor. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Now Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Wilson from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are back within a score. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of our crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud.
You did.
My bad.
And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Wentz. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Wentz. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Good for the Patriots. 1st down.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
6 more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. A gain of 26 yards.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Wentz. Oh, no, what's the football? And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Now he's free up the right sideline. And he will step out of bounds all the way up at the 45-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Running left, Taylor. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Second down and 6 now.
Alert! Alert!
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second
from the 33. Here's second and a yard.
Check. 60 Vikings. Ready?
On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 66 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but second and 13 here. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there as they get the conversion on third and 13.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
Well, this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they're stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Ginty. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it on, and we'll break that one soon.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
What's this on?
Wentz going to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
That completion works out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Wentz to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Gervon Dexter in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. To throw is Wentz. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Patriots.
Now Wentz. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Up the middle, it's Ginty. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Back to throw. Wentz. He'll try and do this himself. Here's 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots first down.
And there's the spike. It stops the clock at 22 seconds remaining. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And you certainly have to applaud the effort here. They're not settling for overtime. They're trying to get in position to win it with a late field goal. That takes some guts, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. So, partner, that means we got some free football. We're headed to overtime. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. Now a hit and a loose football. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown and a crazy inning of defensive score wins it. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So this one, a victory for the Raiders. So for the Raiders, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.